The moment I started hearing whispers from my reflection, I knew my late-night cleaning job at the old museum was going to be anything but routine. It was the third night on the job and I was beginning to get used to the eerie silence of the vast, dimly lit halls filled with ancient artifacts. But as I wiped the dust from a large, ornate mirror in the Egyptian exhibit, a soft, barely audible whisper tickled my ears. At first, I thought it was just the wind sneaking through the cracks of the old building, but as I leaned closer, I realized the whispers were coming from my own reflection. The voice was familiar yet distorted, like a forgotten dream, calling my name in a slow, deliberate chant. Determined to ignore what must have been my mind playing tricks, I continued with my duties, albeit with a heightened sense of unease. Each time I passed a reflective surface, the whispers grew more insistent, weaving a tale of hidden truths and long-buried secrets waiting to be uncovered. Night after night, the voice became clearer, more urgent, as if pleading for my attention. I could feel a strange connection to the mirror, like an invisible thread pulling me deeper into a mystery that lay just beyond glass. Each whisper seemed to echo hidden knowledge, teasing a revelation that lay just out of reach. As the nights wore on, I found myself drawn to the mirror, compelled to listen to the cryptic messages that seemed to be meant just for me. The whispers revealed glimpses of a past life, a story of betrayal and revenge that had played out within these very halls centuries ago. It was as if the reflections were alive, carrying the memories of those who had once walked these floors. I became obsessed, spending hours standing before the mirror, hoping to uncover the full story of what had transpired. My reflection seemed to warp and shift, showing me visions of a world I couldn't quite grasp, yet felt inexplicably intertwined with. On what was meant to be my final night, the whispers reached a crescendo, a cacophony of voices urging me to take action. As I stood, transfixed by the mirror, the glass began to ripple like water, drawing me closer until my fingertips brushed against its cool surface. In that moment, I felt a jolt, like a bolt of electricity, and I was pulled into the mirror's depths. The world around me twisted and turned, and I found myself standing in a shadowy version of the museum, surrounded by figures from the past with hollow eyes and outstretched hands. They whispered their final secret. I had become part of the mirror's story, trapped in its reflection, destined to whisper to the next curious soul who dared to listen.